What's going on, guys? It is Parker here making y'all another video. In today's video, super exciting, we have a big boy SoundQubed sub. This is the HDX3, so stay tuned for it, guys. We're going to be doing a full review of it and then putting it through some tests to see how it does, so stay tuned for that, guys. Alright, guys, yes. SoundQubed HDX3. I've been wanting to get this for quite a while to test out for y'all, and I finally just bit the bullet and bought it. So super excited to be bringing this for y'all. I think this is going to wrap up my $300 sub kind of range of subs I've been reviewing. Of course, later on I'll do more, but of course this guy is $279, and it's a big old sub. So let's get a little closer look up at it. So first up, guys, we got the packing slip, and they actually wrote thank you on there, so that's very cool. And then we got a awesome SoundQubed decal. As y'all know, I love SoundQubed. I have SoundQubed super tweeters in there at the moment, and I had SoundQubed mid-range speakers. Now they also sent me wire nuts, 2 wire nuts. No idea why they sent me 2 wire nuts, guys. I'm hoping this is some kind of joke or something. Never use wire nuts with car audio. It just doesn't work well. Those are meant for home electrical applications, not for car audio. First of all, let's go over some specs. This is, as it says here on the bottom, 1500 watts RMS and 4500 watts max. Take a look at this guy. It does have a 300 ounce motor. The FS is about 26 hertz. The sensitivity is about 84 dB. And on their website, it says it has 36 millimeters of X-Max. I really doubt that. I'm pretty sure they must have meant 26. This Scar ZVX, which is a much just deeper and longer sub, only has like 29 millimeters of X-Max. Very few subs have 36 millimeters, at least in one direction, so pretty sure they must have meant 26. But no big deal, guys. Let's just get right into it. We have a really nice high roll surround. Now, one thing I did notice, it is not double stitched. I don't think it'll be an issue whatsoever, but it is just kind of odd. Pretty much any other company making subs this big, they will double stitch the surround on there. We do have a nice stiff dust cap, very stiff cone. We have this big old beefy looking basket on this thing. This is the same basket some of the bigger American bass subs use for like their really massive subs. The Godfather sub, I believe, uses this, and some of the VFL comp subs. So very cool basket, guys. Super robust, very strong, very thick aluminum. Get a look up in there, guys. We do have dual spiders, one down here, one up here. And then we have dual tinsel leads sewn into the spider. Now they are a teeny bit smaller leads than I've seen on a good deal of other subs in this price range. I doubt it'll be an issue, but again, just like something to point out. And then of course we have direct leads. They use super nice wire. It looks to be 8 gauge and it's just super flexible. Really awesome there. And then of course down here at the bottom we have this big old 300 ounce motor. Just get a look at this thing, guys. Overall, this sub is just big and beefy. Has a really nice black coating on it, and of course their sticker down there. Always, SoundQubed stuff always just looks very professional and clean, so I really like that, guys. We of course have our pole venting right there and our center venting over here, and then obviously plenty of venting up here, so there shouldn't be any issue. And then we have this big 3-inch voice coil with the black coating on it, so hopefully it should be really robust. I've never had an issue with one of these coils with the black glue on it, whereas I have had some of the ones with the clear glue fail on me. So again, something to note there. We do seem to have plenty of glue right here. Now I don't see a triple joint. I think it's called a triple joint right here. Normally you'd see one, not sure why they don't. Maybe it's above it. the spider or something like that. Again, I'm not a subwoofer builder technician or whatever, so Not quite sure on that, but who knows, it does seem to be glued pretty well. And you know we're gonna put this thing through some pretty extreme tests just to see how it holds up. So we'll know if the spider can, of course, withstand some power. That is one common place for a sub to fail is just the spiders tearing. You could have a really great voice coil, but if your spiders can't hold up to the power and they tear, you're kinda out of luck. Well guys, enough of me yapping. I'm sure what y'all really want to see is how this thing performs. So we're gonna take my Scar out of this box and put this boy in it. This is a custom built box. It is 2.7 cubic feet, tuned to about 32 hertz. Seems to do really well with a lot of these bigger subs. Just gets nice and loud and low, and overall sounds pretty good. So really excited to get this sub in there and start testing it out. Just a pretty quick little comparison here for y'all guys. This is of course the ZVX. This is what I've been running in here just for my daily sub. I really enjoy it. Really awesome sub. My favorite part is it's got this huge old coil in there, which I love. But anyway, kind of interesting to just see some of these subs compared to another sub, so you have a point of reference. Obviously this SoundQubed is just a little bit shorter and stockier than this sub, but other than that, both have 300-ish ounce motors, both have 3-inch coils, both have leads. But here's just the other thing I was kind of mentioning. I don't know if it'll pick it up on video, but those are the leads there, and those are the leads there. These just are a whole lot thicker leads than those. Again, not sure if it'll really pick up well on video, guys, but just something to note for y'all. Well, guys, we have a slight problem. I thought one of my American base baskets was as big as they could get, but I guess I was wrong. This basket does not fit in my hole, and my cutout is pretty big. Some subs don't like to fit in there, so that's a bummer. Either I'm going to cut the cutout up, or I think I might be able to just run this inverted, which should be just fine. No big issues there. So I guess that's what I'll have to do, guys. Oh well, not a big deal, just kind of frustrating, but hey, it is what it is, guys. So we got this all wired up. It fit in there inverted, no problem. So this is just how we're gonna have to test it. That does mean the box volume will increase some. It's about 3-ish cubic feet, and that'll drop the tuning to a little closer to 30 hertz as well. So we've got it all wired up. It is ran in series, and my positive and negative are switched because it is inverted. When you're running a sub inverted, you want it to hit up this way, whereas regular it hit up would be going the other way. So yeah, just swap out the positive and negative. So I think we're good to start testing this thing out and letting it break in. Well guys, I've had it in here for I think over a week now, and it has been awesome. So definitely a pretty tough big old sub. Anyway, I think it's time to do the DB test and then the musical RMS test, guys. So let's get right into it. So this box seems to peak at the best around 40 hertz. So we've got everything hooked up, guys. We're really excited to see what we can get out of this monster. And it wasn't even maxing out. Alright guys, that's probably about it, but a 143.4. Guys, 143.4 out of a single 12-inch sub. That is awesome. So pleased with this thing, guys. Very, very impressed. Alrighty, let's get to the musical RMS test. Of course, this guy is 1500 watts RMS, so we're going to see how close we can get it and see if it'll make it through a full song. Off D's by JID, 3.5 minute song. Let's get to it. Well guys, seem to make it through there pretty good. Don't really feel any heat up here. Don't feel any heat really up here. Obviously the coil is hot, but nothing came apart. No spiders came detached. Coil didn't fry, so I would say for the musical RMS test, it definitely passes. Well guys, that was the SoundQubed HDX3. Have been wanting to get this thing forever. Finally got it and actually very impressed with it. I want y'all to let me know in the comments what you thought of it. But for 280 bucks, seems to be pretty good. Seems to be right on par with like the American Bass HD, maybe the Scar VXF. Kind of right in there. I do like the coil on this one better than was on the Scar VXF, but seems to be pretty similar to the American Bass HD overall. Anyway guys, let me know what y'all think. Now stay tuned. We're going to be making a video comparing I think the top 4 subs that you can get for under $300. Of course, we're going to have this guy, American Bass HD, Scar VXF, and the Def Bonds Apocalypse 272s, guys. So stay tuned for that. Going to be an awesome video. Well, guys, my overall opinion is that I do really like the sub for the money. Seems to be a pretty good bang for the buck, on par with the other stuff you could get for around that price range. So I really do like it. Overall, sounded pretty good. Not like top of the line quality for sound quality, but of course that's not really what you're wanting with this sub. But overall, sounded really, really good. Got pretty loud, and it really has never really stank on me or anything like that, and I've pushed it pretty hard. It's pretty cool to let people demo it, and they'll think it's totally got to be 212s, and then you show them it's only one, and they're just kind of mind blown. So yeah, guys, very, very impressed. Alright, guys, well, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are the reason I do what I do, and I really, really appreciate it. Without y'all watching the videos, commenting, and stuff like that, I seriously would not be able to do this, guys, so I cannot thank y'all enough. I hope you enjoy the content. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Now, it is about a month away from the Sundown show, and we're going to be doing something big in this, guys, so you want to stay tuned for that. Planning that here really, really soon. So anyway, guys, y'all just stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, guys, if you want to pick up this sub, I will leave some links in the description below to where you can get it, so go check those out. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank y'all so much.